All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 containing select baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we go live and eBay live. Also, you mentioned the opening necessary for link down in the description. Did I get your message? I did. You are all good, my friend. Nice and gentle. Perfect. All right. Good luck, everybody. Jackson Merrill, Nolan Chanuel, Ichiro, silver. Junior Caminero, Bryce Matthews, and Jonathan Class. Starts off. When you start, right now, as a matter of fact. Roy Halladay, Cal Manzardo, Mel Ott, Nick Lofton, and Aaron Judge. Yogi Berra, Paul Skeens, and Roy Halladay, white, out of 99. Dwight Gooden, silver patch, and Scott Rowland. Matt Shaw, Lou Brock, Tom Glavine, silver, Heston Kjerstad, and Tommy Troy. Tommy Troy, Ty Pete, Chase Davis, out of 25, tie-dye, Brendan Baea, and Mitch Jebb. Noble Meyer, Roberto Clemente, Junior Caminero, and Albert Pujols, red, out of 99. Noah Schultz, out of 25, and Mel Ott. Zach DeLope, Roman Anthony, Paul Skeens, out of 149. Buster Posey, Johnny Damon, Enrique Bradfield, Bud Selig, Roberto Clemente, out of 149, Jackson Chourio, and Will Warren. Brock Porter, Eddie Murray, Noble Meyer, silver, and Kevin McGonigal. Drew Jones, Tom Glavine, Gunnar Henderson, out of 199, and Craig Biggio, gold, 9 of 10. Nice. Marcelo Mayer, Juan Ben Show, Luis Angel Acuna, Roberto Clemente, 22 out of 45, patch auto from Mike Lowell. And Ichiro. Ada Miller, Andrew Painter, Bobby Witt, Connor Norby, and Stan the Man Musial. Reggie Jackson, Noah Schultz, Johnny Framello, out of 25, Paul Skeens, and Spencer Arrietty. Tekoa Roby, Juan Marichal, Robin Ventura, Brock Porter, and Frank Thomas. Abner Uribe, Braden Taylor, Homer Bush, and Sebastian Walcott. Silver auto. Brock Wilken. Gary Carter, Jacob Gonzalez, Eddie Murray out of 199. Bertha Clemente, and Giovanni Rodriguez. Jackson Churio, Brandon Maia, Tommy Troy, Mike Piazza, and Enrique Bradfield. Sammy Sosa, James Wood, Goose Gossage, Evan Carter, and Mark McGuire. Jim Thome, Ethan Salas, Ivan Rodriguez out of 149. Patch red, Brady House out of 99. And Spencer Arrietty. Sebastian Walcott, Carson Weisenhunt, Paul Skeens, multicolor, Leo DeVries, and Jack Leiter. Arjun Nimala, Jacob Wilson, Carson Weisenhunt out of 149, Ethan Salas, and Mike Schmidt. Justin Crawford, Mickey Mantle, Roman Anthony, George Lombard Jr., and David Wright. Chipper Jones, Leo DeVries, Yogi Berra, Marcelo Mayer out of 99, and Christian Scott. Drew Hackenberg, Steve Garvey, Goose Gossage blue, and 1 of 25 tie-dye auto, Kendall George. That's nice. Gossage out of 199, and Austin Wells. Box number 3, Ty Floyd, Robin Ventura, Yadier Molina out of 199, Spencer Jones, and Drew Thorpe. Ronnie Maurizio, Dylan Head, Kemp Alderman, Ryan Clifford, and Ralphie Velasquez. Tony Gwynn, Larry Doby, Pee Wee Reese, Chipper Jones out of 99, and Joe DiMaggio. Jackson Churio, Brandon Maia, Cal Manzardo, Lime Green, and Silver Auto for Brock Wilken. Manzardo's out of 49. And Jackson Jobe. Bruce Bochy, Gunnar Henderson, Starlin Kava, and Silver Auto for Xavier Isaac. Noble Meyer. Cal Ripken, or Elvis Martinez, Bobby Witt, Noble Meyer, and Drew Gilbert. Ronnie Maurizio, Dylan Head, Moises Ballesteros, Blake Mitchell, and Blake Mitchell. Tony Gwynn, we have a 1 of 1 coming up. Save that for just a second. Noah Schultz, Nick Lofton, and behind Larry Doby, Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez, 1 of 1, gold vinyl. Boom. Congratulations to whoever decided to pick up Pudge. That's a beauty. Jackson Churio, Brandon Maia, Homer Bush, purple out of 99. Silver patch for Brock Porter and Ivan Melendez. James Wood, Jim Thome, Grant Taylor, Roy Halladay, and Blake Badon. Eden Salas, Sammy Sosa, Miles Naylor, James Wood, and Albert Pujols. Tekoa Roby, Juan Marichal, Cal Manzardo out of 149, Ken Griffey Jr., and Jackson Merrill. Box number 4, Thomas White, Roto Alomar, Matt Shaw, and patch auto, Mike Lowell. Back again. This time a tie-dye to 25. Giovanni Rodriguez. Kyle Teal, Bryce Matthews, Termarr Johnson, Mariano Rivera, and Brock Wilken. Luis Angel Acuna, Alex Fleming, Diego Cartaya out of 199, Aaron Judge, and Rafael Palmeiro. Andrew Painter, Juan Ben Cho, Jacob Misiorowski, Kevin McGonigal, and Jack Leiter. Bud Selig, Aiden Miller, Jim Palmer, Spencer Jones, and David Wright. Matt Shaw, Lou Brock, Jose Perdomo, 48 out of 49, orange, Bobby Witt, and Kobe Mayo. Bertha Clemente, Brock Porter, Ty Pete, Pedro Martinez, and Austin Wells. Tom Glavine, Nova Meyer, Bryce Eldridge, Marcelo Mayer, and Mariano Rivera. Noah Shanuel, Drew Jones, Grant Taylor, out of 199, and out of 25, tie-dye, Bobby Witt. It's a nice patch. Wonder if Mr. D has it. Hank Greenberg, Cal Manzardo, Jackson Merrill, Tommy Troy, and Chase Petty. Eddie Murray, Enrique Bradfield, Heston Kjerstad out of 149, and redemption diamond action signatures for Spencer Arrieta. Christian Scott, Yogi Berra, Paul Skeens, Pee Wee Reese, Cade Horton, Charlie Soto, blue out of 49, and Jose Reyes. Box number 5. George Lombard Jr., Connor Norby, Zach DeLuke, Rhett Lauder, and Mariano Rivera. Thomas White, Roberto Alomar, Jackson Churio, Drew Jones, and Chase Petty. Kyle Teal, Bryce Matthews, Bob Gibson out of 99, Bryce Matthews, silver patch, and Rafael Palmeiro. Luis Angel Acuna, Alex Fleming, Junior Caminero, silver, Jim Thome, and Jose Reyes. Andrew Painter, Juan Ben Cho, Lou Brock, Ronnie Maurizio, and Pete Rose. Bud Selig, Aiden Miller, Tony Gwynn out of 199, Junior Caminero, and Kobe Mayo. Sweet Wit, you are correct. Ooh, we got an Emerald coming up. Roberto Clemente, Brock Porter, Mariano Rivera, Belnan Celestine, and Emerald for Mike Schmidt. Nice. 3 of 5. It's a good day to be an old head. Tom Glavine, Nova Meyer purple out of 99. Jacob Gonzalez and Hank Greenberg. Noah Shanuel, Drew Jones, Bobby Witt, silver, Gunnar Henderson, and Ricky Henderson. Cal Manzardo, Jackson Merrill, Matt Shaw, Brock Porter out of 49, and Arad Carew. Yogi Berra, Paul Skeens, Blake Dunn out of 199, Francisco Velorio, silver auto, Diego Cartaya, Chase Dollander, silver auto for Carson Williams, Eddie Murray, Enrique Bradfield, and Miles Naylor. Box number 6, halfway point. Leo, Justin Crawford, Jonathan Papelbon, 9 of 35, purple auto for Bobby Richardson. And Alonzo Treadwell. Connor Norby, Drew Hackenberg, Bobby Witt out of 149, Noble Meyer, and Evan Carter. Roberto Alomar, George Lombard Jr., Don Mattingly, Gunnar Henderson, and Goose Gossage. Bryce Matthews, Thomas White, Sean Sullivan, Noble Meyer, blue out of 49, and Jairo Iriarte. Alex Fleming, Kyle Teal, Joe DiMaggio out of 199, 27 out of 35, Ariel Amador. And Adam Jones. Mickey Mantle, Arjun Imala, Alex Fleming out of 199, Ivan Rodriguez, and Artie Banks. Steve Garvey, Chipper Jones, Nomar Garcia-Parra, Ricky Bradfield, and Jackson Churio. Carson Weisenhunt out of Uribe. Jacob Wilson out of 149. Out of 99, red patch for Andrew Jones and Chase Hampton. Jacob Gonzalez, Sebastian Walcott, Marcelo Mayer, Kyle Teal, and Pee Wee Reese. Jacob Wilson, Gary Carter, Xavier Isaac out of 25, tie-dye, James Wood, and Jamar Johnson. James Wood, Jim Tomey, Chase Dollander, Chipper Jones, and Heston Kierstad. Braden Taylor, Reggie Jackson, Noah Schultz, Junior Caminero, Drew Jones, and Sean Sullivan. Matt Shaw, Lou Brock, Dylan Cruz, Chase Dollander, and Jacob Wilson. Chase Dollander, Starlin Caba, Tommy Troy, Marcelo Mayer, and Robert Hassel. Bob Gibson, Aaron Judge, silver, Deion Sanders, Bobby Witt, and Ada Miller. Bryce Eldridge, Jim Palmer, tie-dye, Andrew Jones, 17 of 25. Drew Jones out of 99. And Eric Petoni. Grant Taylor. Nolan Ryan. Nomar Garciaparra. And Colt Keith. Silver auto. Silas Arduin. Miss buying into the break or miss watching the break? Don Mattingly, Marcelo Mayer. Heston Kjerstad. Color match. Orange. 28 of 49. Cade Horton and Gunner. Tommy Troy. Ty Pete. Alonzo Treadwell. Aaron Judge. And Will Clark. Oh, you missed a little bit. Only half or so. Zach DeLoach, Roman Anthony. Noah Meyer out of 149. Blue patch for Spencer Arrietty. Nice patch. And JD Gonzalez. Bobby Witt. Miles Naylor. Judy Caminero, silver. Kevin McGonigal. And Jace Boroffen. Any Bo Jackson yet? I don't think so. Nomar Garciaparra, Judy Caminero, Ty Pete, Spencer Jones, and Billy Martin. Biggest thing of note is the 1-of-1 Pudge. Colt Keith, A-Rod, Dylan Cruz out of 149, and Adrian Santana, silver auto. James Triantos. Ryan Sandberg, Johan Santana, River Ryan out of 199, Pedro Martinez, and Colt Emerson. Roberto Clemente, Brock Porter, Jacob Wilson silver, Mike Piazza, and Jackson Jobe. Tom Glavine, Nova Meyer, Aaron Judge out of 199, Evan Carter, and Heston Kjerstad. Nolan Shanuel, Drew Jones, Adam Wainwright, orange out of 49, Brock Porter, and Sean Sullivan. Calvin Zardo, Jackson Merrill, Bryce Matthews, multicolor, and Paul Molitor, patch auto. That's nice, 45 out of 49. And Pee Wee Reese. Yogi Berra, Paul Skeens, Ryan Lasco out of 149, Paul Skeens, and Tremar Johnson. Eddie Murray, Enrique Bradfield, Thomas White, Dustin Pedroia, silver patch, and Heston Kjerstad. George Lombard Jr., Connor Norby, Thomas White out of 199, Colson Montgomery, and Kevin Alcantara. Thomas White, Roberto Alomar. Oh, fumble. Deion Sanders. Got another one. Albert Pujols and Jackson Merrill. Cal Teal, Bryce Matthews. Got another gold coming up. Dylan Head. Noble Meyer. And gold for Cole Craig. 5 of 10. Luis Angel Acuna, Alex Fleming, Sean Sullivan out of 99, and Ty Pete, silver auto. Drew Gilbert. Andrew Painter, Juan Bin Cho, Willie McCovey out of 199, Jackson Churio, and Rafi Velasquez. Bud Selig, Ada Miller, Adam Jones out of 149, Ariel Amador, and Joe DiMaggio. Box number 9. Roy Halladay, Harrison Waldrop, William McCovey Silver, 19/25 tie-dye patch auto, Lee Smith, and Lucas Shaw. I think there was a Jack Leiter, and I don't remember Jim Palmer though. Ryan Lasco, Phil Rizzuto, Zach DeLope, George Lombard Jr., and Emmett Sheehan. Bruce Bochy, Gunnar Henderson, Nolan Ryan Silver, Brock Porter, Harrison Waldrop. Cal Ripken, Elvis Martinez, Jamar Johnson, Christian Scott, tie-dye 3/25, and Colson Montgomery. Ty Floyd, Robin Ventura, Starlin Cava out of 199, Emmett Sheehan, silver auto, and George Brett. Carlos Beltran, Dylan Cruz, Deion Sanders at 2 silvers. Now we got an of 199. Tommy Troy. Ooh, that is a sick patch. Of 25. I like that. Randy Johnson. Xavier Isaac, Max Anderson, Ryan Sandberg, Luis Angel Acuna, and Adam Wainwright. Rodriguez, Rhett Lauder, Homer Bush out of 149, Mickey Mantle, and Miles Naylor. Josh Knopf, Chase Davis, Johan Santana, Joe DiMaggio, and Shenming Wong. Evan Carter, River Ryan, Artie Banks, Dylan Cruz, and Bo Jackson. Owen Casey, Ken Griffey Jr., Roman Anthony, and James Wood. Adiel Amador, Ozzie Smith, Arjun Namala out of 99, Jacob Mizurowski, and Paul Skeens. Box number 10. Brock Porter, Eddie Murray, Colt Emerson, Jackson Churio, and Mel Ott. Ricky Bradfield, Bud Selig, Silas Arduin out of 199, out of 25, tie-dye patch from Matt Shaw. Another nice patch. And Ethan Salas. Jackson Merrill, Tom Glavine, and we have our case hit zebra, Colt Keith. We'll take a rookie. Jack Leiter. And Stan the Man. Aidan Miller, Andrew Painter, Chipper Jones, Dylan Cruz, and Marcelo Mayer. Juan Ben Show, Luis Angel Acuna, Sammy Sosa out of 149, Gunnar Henderson, and Jonathan Klass. Leo, Justin Crawford, Mike Bove out of 199, and 44 of 49, Ellie De La Cruz. Blue auto. We'll take that. Congratulations, Jose Perdomo. Steve Garvey, Chipper Jones, Leo, Ivan Rodriguez, and Johnny Damon. Connor Norby, Drew Hackenberg, Jonathan Papelbon out of 149, Enrique Bradfield, and Braylon Morrell. Noble Meyer, Roberto Clemente, Matt Shaw out of 99, Willie Mays here, and Kevin McGonigal. Roberto Alomar, George Lombard Jr., Colt Keith, Noble Meyer, and Mitch Jebb. Alex Fleming, Kyle Teal, orange for Enrique Bradfield Jr., 37 to 49. Luis Baez, silver auto, Aaron Judge. Bryce Matthews, Thomas White, Rhett Lauder out of 199, Colson Montgomery out of 99, and Tommy Troy. A lot of those two and a lot of old heads getting good hits. Which, to be fair, my knowledge of baseball stopped at like 2010. 90s era, I can tell you a decent amount about it. Bob Gibson, Aaron Judge, Starlin Caba out of 199, Cade Horton, and Homer Bush. Bryce Eldridge, Jim Palmer, Noble Meyer, and 18 to 35, Marcelo Mayer, purple auto. Zach Veen. Colt Keith, Alex Rodriguez, Phil Rizzuto out of 149, Bobby Witt, and Colin Huck. Don Mattingly, Marcelo Mayer, Felon Celestine out of 149, Marcelo Mayer, and Judy Caminero. Grant Taylor, Nolan Ryan, Rod Carew, Hurston Waldrop, blue patch, nice, out of 49, and Brock Wilkin. Chase Dollander, Starlin Caba, Yadier Molina, Pedro Martinez, and Dylan Cruz. Lou Brock, Yogi Berra, Jace Bowen out of 99, Chase Dollander, and Ryan Clifford. Has Ben Russ even in this set? I mean, Panini says he is. I haven't seen him yet. Ty Pete, Matt Shaw, Andrew Painter, Mariano Rivera, and Jonathan Papelbon. Roman Anthony, Tommy Troy, Adiel Amador out of 25, Tie-Dye, Aaron Judge, and Kemp Alderman. Miles Naylor, Zach DeLuke, Enrique Bradfield Jr. out of 149, and silver auto from Maui Ahonia. Nice. Moises Ballesteros, really good prospect, Maui. No bias. Nomar Garciaparra, Bobby Witt, Adrian Santana out of 199, Kevin McGonigal, and Willie McCovey. Ryan Sandberg, Johan Santana, Jacob Wilson out of 49, Spencer Jones, and Deion Sanders. Whole lot of prime, though. All right, box number 12, final box of the break. We got a lot of guys looking for a lot of guys. And not too many chances left here. Ty Floyd, Robin Ventura, Ken Griffey Jr. out of 199, and out of 99, red patch for Bobby Witt. That's his second one. Don Rushing. Bobby Witt has quietly had a good case. Ronnie Maurizio, Dylan Head, Trey Morgan Silver, Leo DeVries, and Homer Bush. Ryan Lasco, Phil Rizzuto, Stan the Man, Brock Porter, and Willie McCovey. Jackson Churio, Brandon Maia, Nolan Shanuel out of 149, George Lombard Jr., and Colin Huck. Bruce Bochy, Gunner, Kyle Manzardo, Paul Skeens, and Dylan Cruz. Xavier Isaac, Max Anderson, Jace Bowen Silver, Chase DeLauder, Blue Auto, 22 of 49. And Jonathan Papelbon. Let's see at least the gold before we get out of here. Cal Ripken, Elvis Martinez, Grant Taylor, Roberto Clemente, Junior Caminero, Owen Casey, Ken Griffey Jr., Nolan Ryan, Adiel Amador, and Kemp Alderman. Adiel Amador, Ozzie Smith, Reggie Jackson out of 49, Mike Piazza, and Roger Clemens. Tony Gwynn, Larry Doby, Starlin Cava, Ethan Salas, and Zach Veen. Roy Halladay, Harrison Waldrop, Jackson Merrill Silver, Evan Carter, and Moises Ballesteros. And final pack of the break, Roderick Arias, Rhett Lauder, Spencer Arrietty, Dion, again, and Ben Sheets. Blue patch auto, 1 of 35. That is not the Ben you were looking for. And it's 7 out of 49, or 149 for Spencer Arrietty. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Wednesday morning. Really appreciate it. Gonna go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. If you are looking for eclectic football, you're in the right spot. Just a little bit early. We'll be good to go with that in about 5-10 minutes. All right. For the hits, just in case anybody missed anything, Roy Halladay, Chase Davis, Albert Pujols, Noah Schultz, Paul Skeens, Roberto Clemente, Gunnar Henderson, Craig Biggio, gold out of 10, Mike Lowell, Johnny Formello, Sebastian Walcott, Eddie Murray, Ivan Rodriguez, Brady House, Paul Skeens, Carson Weisenhunt, Marcelo Mayer, Kendall George, Goose Gossage, Yadier Molina, Chipper Jones, and Kyle Manzardo. Brock Wilken, Xavier Isaac, Homer Bush, Kyle Manzardo, Diego Cartaya, Jose Perdomo, Grant Taylor, Mike Lowell, Bobby Baseball, Essen Kierstad, Spencer Arrietty, Charlie Soto, Bob Gibson, Tony Gwynn, Mike Schmidt out of 5, Emerald, Noah Meyer, Brock Porter, Blake Dunn, Francisco Valorio, Carson Williams, Bobby Richardson, Bobby Witt, Noah Meyer, Joe DiMaggio, Adiel Amador, Alex Clemmy, Jacob Wilson, Andrew Jones, and Xavier Isaac. Adam Jones, Drew Jones, Colt Keith, Heston Kierstad, Noah Meyer, Spencer Arrietty, Dylan Cruz, Adrian Santana, River Ryan, Aaron Judge, Adam Wainwright, Paul Molitor, Ryan Lasco, Thomas White, and Colt Craig, gold out of 10. Sean Sullivan, Ty Pete, William McCovey, Adam Jones, Lee Smith, Christian Scott, Starlin Cava, Emmett Sheehan, and Deion Sanders. Tommy Troy, Homer Bush, Arjun Namala, Silas Arduin, Matt Shaw, Colt Keith, Zebra, case hit, Sammy Sosa, Mike Boave, Ellie De La Cruz, 44 of 49, blue auto, Jonathan Papelbon, Matt Shaw, Enrique Bradfield, Luis Baez, Rhett Lauder, Colson Montgomery, Starlin Cava, Marcelo Mayer, Phil Rizzuto, Felon Celestine, Urson Waldrop, Yadier Molina. Pedro Martinez, Jace Bowen, Adiel Amador, Enrique Bradfield, Maui Ahunya, Adrian Santana, Jacob Wilson, Ken Griffey Jr., Bobby Witt, Nolan Shanuel, Chase DeLauder, Reggie Jackson, Ben Sheets, and Spencer Arrietty. And most importantly, 1 of 1 gold vinyl. Pudge. Ivan Rodriguez. All right, that will do it for us for baseball. Thank you guys again. It's been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We're going to head over and get ready for Eclectic Football here in a few minutes, so stay tuned, and we will catch you back here in a few. See you then.